Hi, welcome to this video tutorial on how to master the MiniBridge in Photoshop CS5. Now I'm here inside Photoshop and we'll talk about the new MiniBridge panel in Photoshop. Back in version 7, and I remember using file browser within Adobe Photoshop. Then when CS2 was released, Adobe removed it and they created Adobe Bridge. At the beginning it was really slow, but it gets better with each version, and now with CS5 Adobe Bridge is a very good application. Now with Photoshop CS5 Adobe also introduced a MiniBridge, which is a panel inside Photoshop. So in here Photoshop I've got a MiniBridge. I'm going to open it by double clicking on it, and now see this section here which says welcome to MiniBridge. First we'll start with looking at the settings, so I'll click on settings. I'll jump into the appearance. Okay, and you can change the brightness of the interface of Bridge. Okay, I'm going to leave it really bright, and you can change the image backdrop. I'll make it slightly darker as well, and I'll leave the color manage panel opened. Just make it bigger a bit, right? Now I'll jump back to the settings using the navigation link here, and I'll jump into Bridge launching. Now in here you can decide whether you want Bridge to start automatically and resume browsing, or do you want it to display the home page? That's what we saw just a moment ago. This was the home page, and you want Bridge to wait until browse file is clicked. That's what I'll use. I'm going to leave it on default to display the home page and do not start Bridge until browse file is clicked. So only when I click the browse files the Bridge will start browsing for the computer. The other option here is that when MiniBridge opens Bridge, use an existing window or use a separate Bridge window. If you change it to use a separate Bridge window, it will open a separate window for MiniBridge here within Photoshop. So I'll leave it on default so it all opens here within the existing window MiniBridge. Okay, so we're done here. Now we can go to the top right corner to browse for the files. I'm going to click on this icon here to browse files. And now what's going to happen is it will launch Adobe Bridge, because for the MiniBridge to work we do need Adobe Bridge, and Adobe Bridge is going to start in the background. Okay, so Bridge is starting now. It says waiting for Bridge CS5, and in just a moment when Bridge starts it will run in the background. We'll start navigating for the MiniBridge. Okay, so I'm in here. I'll just make this panel slightly bigger. Okay, good. So I'm on the desktop, so I'm going to jump into my memory folder. I can start navigating. If you know Bridge, you know that MiniBridge is also a file browser. Go to my documents, okay, and I'll go into some courses folder here, and I'll jump into Photoshop and Photoshop L1 files, and let's say we'll go into photo image command, and oh no, let's go to PDF and PDF01. So I can browse through the files here within the MiniBridge. Now let's have a look on some of the icons in here. I can change the size of the thumbnails, make them bigger and smaller. Okay. If I come in here, I can also launch the review mode of the slideshow. So for example, if I select this image here, I can jump into the slideshow. Okay. And this will go into full screen mode and show me a slideshow of the images here within Photoshop. Yeah. Just press escape to exit that. Now I can change the previews. I'm using thumbnails, but I can also previews as film strip, or as details, or as list. Okay. I use as thumbnails. Okay. On the top, I've got this icon here where we can show certain files. I can select all or deselect all. So this is a quick and easy way to select all the images. So I can select all of them and then deselect all of them. Okay. Now I can jump to this funnel here, and this funnel will allow me to sort the images. Well, not sort really, display certain images. So for example, only images with a certain number of stars in here. So I go to filter. Then next icon will allow me to sort the files, not just images but files, because MiniBridge can preview all sorts of files formats. So I can sort them. I'm sorting via file name. I can sort by date created, okay, or date modified. Just go back to file name. And the last one, it allows me to place the image in Photoshop or in Indesign. Just need to select something here. Okay. Or I can go to Photoshop menu and access some of these options here. Photo Match, Image Processor, Match to HDR Pro. These options that are normally available within Adobe Bridge as well. Looks good. Okay, now let me show you a few more tricks. I can access a quick full screen preview from MiniBridge by pressing the spacebar. Okay. I'm just previewing one image, I'm not using the slideshow. Or I can select this one here and press the spacebar as well. Okay, I'll just press escape to exit. Let me also create a new document. So I'll go to File, New. I'll just create a new document and I'll make it international paper, A4 size. Okay. I can easily drag and drop the image from MiniBridge into Photoshop, just like that. Okay. Or I can reposition it and accept it. Now, one thing to notice here is that when you add images from MiniBridge in Photoshop CS5, images land as smart objects. Now this is a smart object. That's really, really good, isn't it? I can also take any number of images and jump them. So I've got 5 images selected, and I can drag and drop them all in here. Now I need to accept the first one. Okay. Then the second one will appear. Okay. Then the next one, they all appear one by one. Really, really good. I'll just put this one here, and there's one more, put it here on the side. So all 5 images are now as smart objects here within MiniBridge. I can also access Bridge straight from here, right? Also, I can see the navigation part. This might be useful. Shows me where I am, like in Adobe Bridge. Okay. Or I can use the preview part. I don't use it because there's no amount space in here. So just close that. I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm done here. I hope you enjoyed this video about MiniBridge, mastering MiniBridge in Photoshop CS5. I'm Marek Mularczyk from sitetraining.co.uk. I'm one of the leading specialists in Adobe Certified Training in the UK. And thank you for watching.